How's it going, everybody? This is Craig Bush Rocks. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk about the PS5 games that came out in 2023. This is probably like a second video I did this year, this one. But they're doing games of the year so far. I mostly collect the PS5 games anyways for my main console. I did get some Switch games for my daughter, but I'm not going to include any of those kind of games like for game of the year. But there's like one Xbox game that I bought, and that's this one right here. Starfield, which is pretty cool, which I would put on towards a game of the year, but it's not my favorite game, but pretty sweet though. Okay, I'll put that back. But we're going to look at the PS5 games, my whole collection. I'm going to show you a couple of my favorite games that could be good for game of the year. But other than that, I start off with looks like some VR titles that came out this year on the PS5. These came out before 2023, but these got released on the PS5 or PSVR 2 this year. So we're going to start off with Synth Riders Remastered Edition. That came out this year on PS5. Pretty cool. I guess it's a rhythm-based game. Pretty awesome. Next one is Star Wars Tales from the Galaxy Edge Enhanced Edition. So when the VR 2 came out this year, then they released a bunch of, well, not a bunch, they released some VR games physically. Most of the games are all digital. I'm trying to get all the physical editions of the games, so I have them. But next one is Song in the Smoke Rekindled for PS5 VR 2. Pretty cool. Then they came out with Power Wash Simulator for PS5. Like I said, these games probably been out longer than 2023, but coming out on the PS5 2023. So yeah, Power Wash Simulator. This is a fun game. I wouldn't call this game of the year, but it is a fun game. A recent one that just came out, and that would be the Metal Gear Solid 1 Master Collection. It's not the greatest version of the collection. If you got a PlayStation 3, that's probably the better version than this one right here. But still, it's pretty sweet. Another one. This is one of my personal favorite games and stuff like that personally, but I wouldn't put this at Game of the Year. But I didn't get enough love that people like about it. But it's got a good solid gameplay to it, and that's Forspoken. I like this game. It's pretty sweet. I beat it. I don't think I got Platinum Trophy in it yet. I should work on doing that. But yeah, Forspoken. Another awesome game that I pop in once in a while and play. I haven't really beaten it yet, but I'm pretty much getting close to the end of it. And this Altair Ryza 3, Alchemists of the End and the Secret Key. That's pretty cool. If you try to find this game right now, it's going to get kind of pricey. It's one of those kind of low print run games, I'm guessing. They didn't make a whole bunch of them, and yeah, pretty sweet. Another pretty cool game, still not like a game of the year contender, but that's Lego 2K Drive. This is pretty fun. Lots of transactions in it though, microtransactions. So keep that in mind if you buy this game. There's a ton of microtransactions, but still a fun game to play. Here's my first game of the year contender. That would be Marvel Spider-Man 2. Pretty simple. I mean, this is a real solid game. Holy cow. Usually the Game Awards don't go to the end of the year and they do a game of the year like in January. Me, I will go by the end of the year. So if another game comes out in December I like better than Spider-Man 2, then that'll be probably in my list. But Spider-Man 2, yeah, definitely. I mean, who hasn't heard of Spider-Man 2 that's watching my channel? I mean, this is a pretty sweet game. This one I would put in my top 5 for game of the year, and that's Hogwarts Legacy. I wish they would do some more DLC for this game. I'm not sure if they're ever going to, but man, I swear to God, this is a sweet game. Check that out, man. Just Hogwarts Legacy, awesome. They just released the Switch version, I believe now. I might pick up the Switch version. I don't know. But it's still pretty cool to get this. I think now Xbox owners will be able to get the that exclusive for PS5, that little haunted thing there, the dark what was it? Um but there was a PS5 exclusive content now I think you can get on Xbox. But Hogwarts Legacy, definitely. There's another one I definitely dig that it should be in that top 5, and that's a Final Fantasy 16. Really awesome game. I beat this one, I platinum it, and I love this game. This game is solid, man. I think I platinum this one. I probably did because I love this game. But yeah, Final Fantasy 16. Then we got the Crew Motorfest. I wouldn't put this in the top 5 for game of the year, just for the fact that it's just a all-around cool racing game. I like the Crew Motorfest. It is what it is. If you like racing, this is a great game to play. Check it out, the Crew Motorfest. Awesome. Another one that would almost be in the top 5, but it's a short game, but it's definitely brings back the classic of Assassin's Creed games of old. And this game is pretty awesome. Maybe I would put this in the top 5, and that's Assassin's Creed Mirage. This game was tight, man. I like this game. Really awesome game. This one I did platinum. I played it so much. I love this game. Another game that could be in that top 5, and that would be Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Pretty solid game right here. This is in my collection here. There's other games I don't have that's probably much better. I'm not going to mention those because I don't have physical versions of that game. I'm only going by the physical games that I have. The Jedi Survivor. So Baldur's Gate 3. I have it digitally on my PlayStation 5. Yeah, that game would be like a game of the year. But I don't have a physical version of that game. But yeah, I'm mentioning Baldur's Gate 3. I love that game. That game is awesome. It's a perfect game. That would probably be in my top 2 favorite games. I'm not sure yet. But Jedi Survivor is good. Another awesome game. I wouldn't call this game of the year, but still a solid game. That's Street Fighter 6. I like the open world of this thing right here, and I like the fighting in it. Pretty solid game. Pretty solid Street Fighter game. Another one. This one is a good start for AEW. It's an AEW Fight Forever. I wouldn't probably put this in maybe in my top 10. It's not definitely a top 5, but Fight Forever. It's still a good wrestling game, but it's not great. It's not perfect or excellent. It's just good. It's all around good. If you get a chance to try it out, try it out. This game probably won't be in the top 5, even my top 5, but this game is fun. If you haven't played this one, play it. And that's Dead Island 2. This is my day 1 edition. Dead Island 2 is a fun game, but pretty awesome. Definitely awesome. But yeah, I love Dead Island. But yeah, I think Spider-Man 2, my Final Fantasy 16, and Hogwarts Legacy in my physical games right here probably would be my 3 right there. They're awesome games. They're solid. Yeah, but other than that, if I had the physical version of Baldur's Gate 3, that would be at the top of the game chain right there, and just be, yeah. If I was going to go on the Xbox, I got the one game over there that I talked about, yeah. But yeah, but other than that, what do you think of that video? Well, give me a thumbs up if you like it. Give me a thumbs down if you don't like it. It don't matter. Comment down below what's your game of the year. It could be a Switch game. There's some probably pretty solid Switch games. I did not play a lot of Switch this year. My daughter has. She could probably come up with a top 5 favorite Switch games. She plays more of the Switch than I do. But that's what, it is what it is. Maybe next year there might be some Switch games that will point into my direction. I don't get into Pokemon games and nothing like that, or my daughter does. And the Super Mario Wonder, pretty solid game, what I heard. I might pick that game up and play it, but I haven't picked it up yet, so I can't make a comment on that one. So it's just a PS5 games, what it is. So you can comment down below, what's your favorite game for this year. Make sure you subscribe. I do videos every day. I'm going to go down to the gas station and get myself a monitor. I'm playing right now Tales of Arise, the DLC pack for that. I'm having a blast. I'm taking a break so I can record this. But other than that, I'll check y'all in the next video. Bye.